Hi, I'm Terry from Waconda Boats here in Glen Elder, Kansas. We're also in Republican City, Nebraska. I'm going to walk you through the brand new 2023 Lund 1975 Pro V Sport. The 1975 has always been one of our top selling Pro V models, and for those that don't know, Lund actually redesigned all the Pro Vs for 2023 and made some really cool changes to it, mainly to the interior that I'll show you once we get there. But this is one of the first ones we got in. It's the sold boat, so it's not exactly how we're going to have ours in stock coming. For one, he opted for the standard graphics. So this is a standard graphics in black and silver. Most of ours are going to be in stock with what they call premium graphics, so that'll take and center the Lund. So it'll have a little different look. We always do that. We always option in the custom bunk trailer, which this one's a standard trailer. Custom bunk's going to give you the diamond plate fenders and nicer wheels. But that is the same basic trailer. This is what the standard option is for the trailer. It's going to come with your trailer load guides and retractable tie downs. Now, he opted for a kicker motor. This is an installed 15 Pro kicker. We install those in-house, 9.9 or 15. Max horsepower on this is 225. That's just what he went with. Most of the time we stock ours with 200s. 200's plenty of horsepower to do whatever kind of boating you want to do if you're pulling skiers or anything like that. He opted for Humminbird electronics, so this would be a typical Humminbird install. When we put the transducers on the back here, most guys that run Humminbird want to add the secondary high-speed transducer as well. So that's what you see here. Of course, always we mount them on the transom board here, so there's no holes in the boat other than what has to be. They're all going to have a 4-step telescoping ladder. Nice platform here as well. So this door lifts up, and you got a 4-step ladder. Nice and handy, easy to get in and out of. I think that's mainly covers the outside. Once we get on the inside here. So one of the biggest changes they made on when they redesigned this, all the Pro Vs, is they integrated the jump seats just like a lot of the other models have, like your Tyes and the Impacts, crossovers. They all have these integrated jump seats. So they added that to the Pro V. And to me, that's a huge improvement. They redesigned how this center area here works. This is your main live well, really large live well. Of course, this divider comes out really easy, so you can divide bait on one side if you wanted to, or just leave it open if you got bigger fish. Nice design here in the center. You got places here for needle nose pliers and cutters and stuff like that. Cup holders are built in. A nice kind of a trinket tray right here in the middle. You've actually got 12-volt power here, we've never had that before here in the back. So if you want to charge a cell phone or something, you can, or plug in a drop-in light, or you name it. When you got these seats here, and of course there's storage under both of them, a lot of storage under this port side one. Okay, and these fold down, and you go over here. Now this is where one of the batteries in the back will stow away, or this is where the crank battery is, I'm sorry. And now when you fold these down, you've got two places for an aft seat to sit up here. You got one on either side of the motor offset. So these two areas here are where your seat is going to sit on the aft casting deck. Now this here is the factory installed ski tow pylon. So if you do want the pylon, it just drops right in place. So that's always factory installed. He opted for the sport top, which we will usually stock that as well. And you can see how that tucks away underneath the seats. And this is the hider for it to keep it from sliding out. So that's nice and out of the way when you're not using your top. We usually opt ours with snap-in carpet, so you have some kind of a flooring here. He chose to go all vinyl, so this is just the standard vinyl floor here. Now on the starboard side, another thing they upgraded on all their Lunds, or on the Pro Vs, is they upgraded their latches for 2023. So a nicer lockable latch. So you got a lot of storage here in the starboard side. And then over here on the port side, an even bigger one. And you can actually fit a couple of 10-foot rods on this side on the 1975. But you got extra rod storage here. If you don't want to use it as rod storage, you can put what you want there. And they added these step pads here as well, so you don't slip getting in and out of the dock. Over here on the one of the other big changes I want to point out is they added the on-the-go rod tubes, kind of like the Impacts have on the port, or on the port side. So if you're just going from A to B, you can slip your rod tips right in here, and there's a strap, so you don't have to put them clear away. That, or if your buddy's jumping on with you, if you want to have a place to put his rods. So that's an awesome feature they added to the Pro V. Of course, they're all newly designed dashes as well. Got a lot of space up here to put whatever you'd want there. Nice lockable glove box. It's really deep. And like they've always had on these, they got really big pull-out drawers too. So a lot of storage to pull out here. Let's see. So when I go over here to the starboard side, again, this is another big advantage they made to the 1975 and the 1875. In the years past, it's been very difficult to get anything more than one depth finder on the dash. Now they redesigned this. If guys that do want to run two on the dash, you got plenty of room to make that happen. So awesome thing that really needed done, in my opinion, on the 1875 and the 1975s. So this here is the Helix 12. So that's a typical install for a Humminbird Helix 12 on the dash. Again, you got these pull-out drawers on both sides. Those will hold up to 10 of those 3700 series plano boxes too, if you want to use it as tackle storage. They're going to come with the Rockford Fosgate stereo. You can Bluetooth that to your phone. It's a very good stereo system. It's a spot for a ruler to measure your fish. Let's see. Here's like a little glove box, so place to put your keys and wallet. And again, you got another kind of a trinket area up here as well. USB power right here. Really well designed, thought out dash. The switch panel's all new as well, and again, it's just like the bigger Pro V's had. It's really easy to get to. Everything's ran off of your master power. Your Livewell switches are on the top and in the middle here, and then of course you got your bilge pump in the middle. And another big thing they added is the interior light feature on these Pro V's. So when it's probably going to be really hard to see right now, but if I turn these lights on, this whole area underneath the whole, goes around the whole boat, has actually got LED lighting. So if you're out at night, it's going to be very bright, and it's actually got a dimmer switch here too. Again, I know you're not going to be able to see it in this video. I'll have to show that again later, but you can make that as bright as you want it or as dim as you want it. So awesome new designed interior lighting. I believe they've also got that in the rod storage as well. Yeah, they do. So it's also in the rod storage. Again, it holds up to 15 rods. You can get at least 5 8-foot rods just here in the center. Trolley motor batteries are going to stow away up underneath the rods here. And then again, if you go with the 36-volt system, the third one will go under in this compartment here as well. And just like they had on the bigger Pro V's in the past, the 21s and the 20s, now they brought all those fancy features they had there down to the 18 and 19. So you have an additional pull-out drawer here in the center of the center walkthrough. So a lot better storage features than they had. Another thing they added from what they've always had it in the 2075 and 21, they brought it down to the 1875 and 1975 is the built-in, it's an insulated built-in cooler. So where this used to be just storage, you can actually use this as a cooler now, which is very handy. You don't have to have a cooler that you're taking up space on top of the boat. And then of course over here on the starboard side in front of the windshield, it's just your bow Livewell. Good size Livewell as well. They added another nice door here in front of the driver console. And this is actually where you get to your circuit board or your fuse panel as well. It's kind of nicely rigged inside there. You've also got some extra storage there too. Now this is also bow on the go rod storage. You can hold up to 3 rods here. There's 3 rod tube tips right there, and you can just lay your rods right across the bow. So handy on the go storage if you're just not wanting to put it clear away. So that's a big improvement they made. Now up here in front, there's a lot of storage up on the bow. With the Pro V's also, you get their very dry storage. Actually got a weather seal on these. And so there's a lot of storage here on both sides. And then of course the bow cargo nets are standard for the stuff that you're wanting to access more common or more quickly or whatever. Bow cargo net storage there. You got another 12-volt outlet power here. So if you're dropping lights over the side, or there's actually a bow bait well cooler you can plug in here as well. Up here's another door to get to the tip of the bow, so you have a lot of storage up here as well. And this is a bow depth finder. He went with a Helix 7 on the front here. This is our typical install of a bow depth finder, where we always put it on the ram right where it's at. That way when you go to put the travel cover on, it starts right here and you can just do this and then you don't have to worry about it. It's not down on the floor where you're stepping on it or up high where you have to kick it when you're getting in and out of the boat. Of course, the Minn Kota Tarova, one of the by far and away the most common trolling motor we sell. We usually always outfit it on a slide plate so you can take it on and off quickly. I think that pretty much, there's another step pad here if you're getting in and out of the dock. They just really made some really clean, really neat features they added to the Pro V series this year. If I missed anything or if you have any questions at all, please give us a call or email us. Our phone numbers and emails are on our website, wacondaboats.com. I'm Terry, thanks for watching.